In today's episode, we're going to talk about how not establishing or prioritizing a self care routine can lead to self sabotage. It might sound strange, but when you put yourself last, you're ultimately sabotaging your success, your goals, your dreams. Let's get into it. I'm Coach D, and welcome back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're liking the content, please let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing with whoever needs this. So today I want to talk to you about not prioritizing self-care and how that really can mess with your success, your goals, just life in general, right? As a small business owner myself, going from being a full-time government worker to full-time personal trainer and nutrition coach was a tough thing to do. I was working full-time, right? Then I would go early in the morning, right, before I got on the clock, and in the evening to train groups of women in the gym. Talk about a lack of self-care when I was not getting enough sleep. I was funky, groggy all the time, trying to take care of my self-care as well as far as working out after training the women, trying to make sure that I'm getting back to work, right? Performing there so I can make sure I'm getting my performance bonuses and keeping up with the work, earning my check, right? Then I still had a son to take care of, right? Well, still have a son, but at the time had a son that I was, taking care of. I'm not a single mom, but I do have him majority of the time during the week. So we were doing football, we were doing homework, all that good stuff, right? So, at that time, all I was thinking about was the grind, the grind, the grind. I would have my moments where I'm just like, I need a break, right? I need a break. I was overdoing it. I was just, y'all, and I tell y'all, I was so tired. Half the time I couldn't think straight. Half the time I didn't want to show up for work. I would call out of work, because I was in something that I was passionate about, but I was not, prioritizing myself so that I could be my best version in both scenarios, my government job and, my part-time as a trainer until I made that my full-time job, right? So, I had to really learn that self-care is not selfish because when you cannot show up for people, fully, people paying you for a service, government is paying you to work, right? And you're not showing up fully, you're giving half-ass work, or you don't want to show up because you're tired. Like I said, you're groggy, you're funky, attitude, I mean, you get into a state of burnout, right? You get stressed out. You might not be in the best moods when it comes to your kids and your significant others. And, you just start to really just not be yourself because you're not putting yourself first. You're not pouring into your cup first. You're pouring into everyone's cup, and making yourself last because you're just on this go, 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 go mode. And I had to really learn to take a step back from that. I had to learn how to not do the people pleasing and, you know, really say, hey, I'm only available at this time and this time. You're not getting me outside of that time. It was a certain time that I had for my personal training, nutrition coaching business. It's a certain time I had for the government. I had to establish that. If I did not, y'all, I swear to goodness, I was just like so burnt out. I was not happy. And I was getting to a point that, I said one had to go. One had to go because I just overworking myself. On top of that, y'all, trying to compete and being in a full-time relationship, it was just too much, right? So, when you prioritize your self-care, you're able to handle challenges better. You're able to think straight. You have less brain fog. You have better energy. Like you're in a better place to make decisions from good energy, good vibration, like a high vibrational state. When you're in a low vibrational state, when you are tired, when you just feel like crap, you're more likely to make decisions based off emotion versus your logic because you're just tired. I gotta get it done. You just trying to put out so much energy, but you're not coming from a place of, you know, just really logical thinking because your thinking is just off. Stress will make you just, do things and say things and, make decisions that's just not the best for you. So if you feeling you know, like you're hitting a wall, you always getting sick, if you always feel like, making decisions is very hard for you, you're very indecisive, you can't be, assertive and just gung ho and sure of your choices, then you got to ask yourself if you are taking care of yourself. You have to, you know, really talk to that little person inside of you and say, hey, are we taking care of ourselves? Like, why is this happening? Why are we always stressed? Why we always feel like, it's a state of fight or flight? Like, we always feel like everything is urgent or we're being, more reactive versus proactive. You got to take a step back. Just take a step back and say, am I taking care of myself? Am I really putting my my health, my wealth, and my prioritizing, my physical health, and my prioritizing my mental health, my prioritizing my spiritual health? Are you in a complete state of just alignment so that you can come from a place of making sound decisions, making sound product, making just, you know, good choices for your business at the end of the day? And if you're not prioritizing self care, you have to find a way to prioritize it. Even if it's 30 minutes out of your day where you just sit still, don't do anything, get up and take a walk somewhere outside, if you get some vitamin D in, or, just get up from your computer, go meditate for a second, go journal, write some ideas out, or just sit with yourself. You gotta prioritize that, y'all. Making sure that you're getting your massages every month, making sure that ladies are going to get your nails done, your eyebrows done, your hair done, feet done, all that. Fellas, making sure that you go get your hair cut, your beard cut. Shoot, if you get your manicures and pedicures, making sure that you do that. But you have to make sure self-care is a part of you know, your schedule. You got to schedule yourself into your life, because if you don't, your business is going to grow slow. You're not going to, like I said, make the best decisions. You're not going to make sound decisions. You're going to always feel stressed out. You're going to always feel depleted. And you cannot provide a service, a product, whatever you do for someone that is going to fulfill your client, your customer, your buyer, if it's not coming from a place of good energy, good decisions, sound decisions, and just, coming from the heart. When you're not stressed, when you're making sound decisions, you can work from your heart space and your mental space, all of that space, very, very well, versus being depleted and just pushing yourself. So sometimes you got to put off the hard stuff, the long stuff, and the work, and just sit with yourself sometimes. Take a day to relax. Take a day. If it's Sunday, if it's like half the day, if it's Friday night, just to chill out with yourself and watch some Netflix, drink a glass of wine, whatever you want to do. Chill out with your kids, but make sure that you are prioritizing yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to pay for it. You're going to burn out, and then you're going to end up doing something, missing something that you're going to regret. All right. So until next time, guys, peace out. Get that self care.